Hey everybody, this is Retrokid. We're in, almost lost the camera here. To what is going to be the biggest news for Nerf so far. It's kind of bad timing because I actually wanted to get another long overdue video out of the way. But this half-ass vlog is going to be one of two half-ass vlogs that I'm going to be making, hopefully this week. So, what am I saying? Unfortunately, Nerf is going full speed with Mandalorian Nerf products again. The last time they did it was their equivalent of the Whistling Birds from, I think, that Risk Gauntlet from Season 1. That actually got used in Season 2. Light spoilers for Season 2, but for everyone who hasn't already known, yeah, Boba showed up and oh my god, that armor looks good. We'll get to that when I do my full review of the series, when the final 2 episodes come out, next couple weeks. Till then, let's get to this news. From Drac and Wallcom that broke it, YouTube-wise, The Verge also got it. Turns out it's going to be another $120 blaster. The good news for most of it is the pre-orders are kind of starting pretty soon. I'll leave the news link down below so you guys get more details as it goes along. I think one of them actually had a link to Wallcom's video when he was reviewing the Nexus Pro, so card to it if you guys want to take a quick look yourself before going to the article. My quick thoughts on the whole thing. I'm happy that there are going to do more main blasters for Mando's arsenal, which he has quite a lot. Not a whole lot after that. I mean, what I know, it's going to be the rifle from the holiday special that everybody hated, that actually got over really huge in Season 1. And it still has the tuning fork look that the blaster would originally have. I'm looking from the article there. What I will say is the only major difference, aside from the steep Star Wars tax you're going to be getting for this with the $120, is that it isn't going to be shooting rival rounds, because one of my original Star Wars blasters is a rival blaster, which would make sense for the steep price, because that means, oh, maybe you'll get a beefier spring or something like that. No. The good news I could say is that for those who've seen the show, I'm going to try to replicate it if it was here. It has a more musket kind of vibe, like the break actions here, and then you put it around in there, put it back, and then you're ready to roll. So that is basically how it's represented throughout both seasons of the show so far. And I think Nerf is going to replicate something like that, but with elites. If that's the case, that means you're going to get a smaller spring, probably a smaller plunger, because of how unique this new system is going to be. It doesn't have a grip just like the actual blaster in the show. I was going to say movies. Anyway. My quick and only final thoughts on this is that the body of the blaster is not bad. There is some gold trimmings. There might be a light-up scope to complement if they actually do. Hopefully a Hasbro Plus exclusive, I guess, helmet for the Mandalorian would be great for anybody like myself that needs to make, I guess, Nerf equivalent Mando armor, which I actually wouldn't mind doing for an HVZ round, but that's just me. I don't like the price. It's right up there with the same kind of, like, premium tax you're gonna have to put up with licensed blasters like these going forward from Hasbro. But if you're a Star Wars fan, if you're a huger fan of, like, the Mandalorian doing more extended universe blasters, single universe characters and stuff like that, this is a nice way to break it in. I would also say get it on sale, hopefully someday in 2021 when it comes out mid-spring. From the release date. That's what it said there in the blog post. So, yeah, my only conclusion to the whole thing is, it's awesome, but knowing how historically most of these blasters, Star Wars-wise, are just going to be painted over to be props, it'll be nice to see it in a fan film, hopefully. Would be interested to see how it would work out as a game, game type for the loadouts. It's historically going to have probably bad range if it's because it's still a huge barrel, and then the Elite Dart's going to like fish its way through there. So, best guess range-wise, I want to say like not even 40 feet, maybe 60 if you're lucky. But again, they didn't do range claims on the blog post. They didn't do any explanation further of like how much of a proof of concept this was coming out of the gate, other than it's Star Wars and we need money. So yeah, that's where I stand now with how the news was broke. Links to Drac and Wellcome's videos down below. Also, hit up Wellcome on his Discord, because sometimes I kind of go there when I have to do Nerf reviews, or help out on mods, because not gonna lie, Welcome's Discord is very informative when it comes to multiple topics on Nerf. And yeah, that's all. That all being said, I'm Retrokid Reviews, hoping the hell you learned anything I just said with this new Nerf news when it comes to the Mandalorian. End cards coming up to hopefully my future review talking about Elliot Page's coming out trans. Other previous review here. Nike shirt here for just generally hanging out and subbing to the channel. Notification bell down below for not only future Nerf news, but future Mandalorian news, because again, two-part finales coming up pretty soon in the next couple of weeks, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. This was a really good week for Star Wars in general, like, no joke, as I've been saying throughout most of my Mandalorian-ish news and reviews. Yeah, the thing is basically saving the franchise. It's carrying it. It's gonna break its back, Disney. You know that, right? Anyway, jokes aside, take care, subscribe. I'm Rich Reviews, and yeah, this is the way.